Hello there, beautiful souls, and welcome to the October reading for Capricorns. This is the reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So take what resonates, leave the rest. You know the drill. Know that you're a powerful creator, and nothing is ever set in stone. These are just energies, and they can be flipped around. They can be transformed, of course, but also they're here to guide you to see what might be coming up, and the messages are meant for you to have more insight in how you can deal with certain aspects in your life right now. All right, Capricorn, I've already shuffled your cards and laid them out. I want to get a very deep insight into the month of October, because I feel like in autumn it's time to go within, to really reflect on yourself. So there's going to be some deep messages probably coming out. We have openness here first and foremost. So it's all about your emotions here with this bright full moon. It's about being open about how you feel, being authentic to the people around you, being open also to emotions that you might have tried to shut out for quite a while. So try to integrate everything that's coming up. We are right now, as I'm making these videos, undergoing an important eclipse, a lunar eclipse, and it's when old feelings are meant to be released. Okay, so what can you release? What can you be more open about when it comes to your own feelings, your own emotions, the way that you show up in the world? And also this card is a reminder that you should be open to the messages that are coming in from your spirit guide. So listen to your intuition closely. You also might be open to receive something new. It feels like this could be a very new cycle starting here for you in the next few weeks, Capricorn, where you are releasing a lot of old baggage, especially when it comes to emotional wounds and pain from the past. And I feel like this will make you more open, more loving, more gentle towards yourself and to others. So I feel like Capricorns are more or less coming out of their shells a little bit, coming out of retreat and being more open to the world in general. But I want to clarify, let's get out some tarot cards as well. What does the openness mean here? Let's go with these cards. Eight of Swords reversed. There is something that you've been holding yourself back with in terms of how you think about the world in general, friends, people that surround you, situations you are confronted with. It feels like there is an epiphany going on that will make you open up a little more here. It's about Four of Cups, you being offered something and not wanting to take it. Also, what I'm strongly getting is you should be open here to things that might be given to you. Okay, so be in receiving mode, because otherwise I feel for some of you, you might miss an important connection to a certain person, or you might miss an opportunity in terms of work is what I'm getting. Love, work, friendship, this is what I'm getting here. So try to be open, and I feel like there's an energy surrounding you, Capricorns, where you get out of your head so much that you let go of old belief systems, old wounds, old patterns, and you're ready to open up to a totally new version of yourself. I love that. Seven of Cups in the reverse lets me feel that there is a lot of overwhelming emotions, but you're coming to terms with it. You're kind of getting a hold on it, a grip on it. You are exploring your feelings, and you are also possibly deciding on what to do or what not to do. With the Queen of Swords, you know, this is important because whenever we are too open, we might absorb energy of other people, and it's important to put up your boundaries, to be clear, to be very outspoken about what you want, what you do not want. And I think also in these terms, you're going to be more open here in the month of October and even beyond that, because what we learn at one certain point about ourselves, nobody can take that from us anymore. And I feel like you're going to be more open, more outspoken about your feelings. I think that this is something that Capricorns in general have a very hard time with, to open up about their feelings, to be authentic, to show their true emotions to people. And I feel like you're going to do that here from October onwards, which I think is really important. From the Starseed Oracle deck, we have the Empathic Starseed. Energies, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Exactly. This is where this openness comes in. You are so intuitive. You are such an empath, a lot of you. It's really important to guide yourself also. It's nice to be open, but it's important to state your truth and to set up your boundaries. If something is not good for you, it's important that you state that clearly. yeah, and it's really important that you stand up for yourself and see what's not good for you and cut things out of your life that are no longer serving you. Informations. You could also, some could be too open in a sense, energetically, by absorbing other people's energies. You might want to make sure that you don't do that anymore to a certain extent. All right, so we have the Star Brothers here as the next oracle card. It talks about Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. This is something that you should be working on when it comes to yourself, being really anchored in the center of the earth is what I'm hearing. So a lot of groundedness is what's needed here, also for yourself, but also for other people in your life. I feel like you can be this loyal guide for others, this kind of trusting or trustworthy person that others can lean on in a time of need. And I feel like you should be really working on getting yourself grounded more for your own sake, but also for being a beacon to others when shit hits the fan, maybe in 1 or 2 years, because things are gonna get more chaotic. And it's really important that people have others, their starseed souls like you, who show them what to do. And it's just about being present, being anchored, being grounded through all the tumult and chaos that we're going through right now, which is possibly gonna get a little bit more before it gets better. Okay, so that's the main energy here. Let's clarify with a few tarot cards. What do your spirit guides want you to know? Queen of Cups in the reverse, again about the emotions. Be careful about your own emotions. Don't drink up everybody's energy is what I'm getting. Try to see what is your energy and try to distinguish what is not your energy. That's really important. So get more in tune with yourself and see what's really good for you. It can also have to do with food substances for some of you. And it's time to release old blocks, heartaches. I feel like you're doing that by being open, by setting clear boundaries. You are open to a new beginning is what I'm getting here in the month of October. So it's about letting go of heartache, getting more in touch with your own emotions and your own needs here. So it's a time to go within. It's a time to look at your feelings and what you're holding on to and what you can release. With the Wild Mystic Oracle, we have Collaborate, the Ant, and we have the Vulture and Consume. So collaborate is about you working together with others. Of course, it's about accepting help from others and giving help to those in need, but be careful again to not overextend yourself. Always use your own intuition. That's really important. The collaboration card could also signify a beginning in a work oriented situation. This could be a new career or self-employment also for some of you. I just feel like there could be an offer incoming, so be sure that you are open to receiving. This could be something that is moving you forward in a big way. Consume first of all talks about you consuming energies of others, consuming things that might not be good for you in terms of food also. So be careful here. Also information that you're taking in. Be careful with what you surround yourself with, what you consume on a daily basis. Listen to your intuition and feel what your body and what your energy is telling you, because I think that's all you need. Just listen and see what's good for you and what's not really good for you. It's what I usually do to protect myself from other people's energies is I put myself in a triangle of light, and this is what I'm just seeing here. So be careful that you protect yourself, especially when you're going into crowds or when you feel like you are not feeling good in a certain circumstance, which you possibly cannot avoid. Sometimes it's better to avoid these situations where you feel like you don't want to go there in the first place. But if we are forced to go to places sometimes where we don't feel very good, and we know that in advance, then you can protect yourself with such a triangle or pyramid of light. But the Watcher basically talks also about opposition. So this could be dark and light clashing. So be careful here with people, especially crowds is what I'm getting, situations that might not be very pleasant for you to be in. But also it can it is a heat to see the opposition that's going on within you. So this is a call for people out there who have not been doing this, but I think most of you have already been doing this. It's about looking at your shadows, integrating them. Look at what is not healed, be open about it, and by doing that, it can heal, it can be integrated. So there's something that you need to look at within yourself here that you might maybe didn't want to face because it was too dark, or it was, I don't know, yeah, unpleasant, uncomfortable is what I'm getting. So it's important that we also consume our negative parts, our things that we want to push away, shame, guilt, our shadow sides. We all have that. Nobody's perfect. And it's about consuming these dark parts of us so that we can become whole, because we are imperfect beings. That's the main reason why we're here. So we can experience that, both of it, not only the good parts. We have the Tower reversed in the Knight of Cups. Wow. So there's definitely going to be an offer here that you will really love. Or this could be your openness, your kind-heartedness showing out into the world. Take it as it fits, can go both ways. But the first thing that came into my mind was something being offered to you. The Tower in the reverse is clarity. It's about becoming enlightened, knowing what you want, and you're going for it. This is what I'm getting. And by knowing what you want, you are in the energy of receiving. You will receive something. This could be a sum of money. This could be a job offer. This could be a love offer for some of you, a confession of love also. But mainly for the collective, I feel like this is something that you love, that you're going for. You realize that you want to do something and you're going for it. And it's opening up your whole energy field. It's really beautiful. We have Show the World the Real You, Aquarius energy. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius at this time, especially when it comes to love. But also it's about you being authentic, you being open, communicating your feelings, communicating your boundaries clearly. Okay, and you should work through your fears. Also Scorpio energy, also valid for people that you're dealing with, or you could have Scorpio and Aquarius in your own chart strongly. But yeah, work through your fears. It's about accepting the negative aspect of yourself, diving deep, consuming your own shadow to come out as this healed person, so to speak. Let's see, what is this all about? 5 of Cups, it's about letting go of past pain, of hurtful situations. It's about looking at the bright side of life also. Once you have integrated the shadow, looked at what is not going right or what's still there in terms of pain, of feeling rejected, feeling unloved, feeling shame and guilt and stuff that we are harboring on, it's time to accept it, to consume it, and to let it go, and then look at the brighter things in life. 4 of Swords. I feel like October will be a time of rest here. You could be very stressed out and have anxiety. So also in terms of what we have just said, be careful that you do not consume too much of negative information or other people's energy, because it could also be not your energy that's dragging you down. So be careful, protect yourself and look out for yourself. Also, this is a time of resting, of rejuvenation. So give yourself time to heal, to rest whenever you can. Take it slow, basically. This is not a fully forward-oriented energy. It's being more passive, because we have so much energy here that is talking about being open, being in a receptive mode. It's a very feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, of course, but it's more about receiving and being open, getting in tune with your emotions. We have a lot of cups coming out here in this reading. So it's about getting in tune with what you truly want and with how you feel and acting accordingly. So it's not a fire or a wand energy that's about going out there, making it happen, but it's more kind of leaning back, resting, and being open to receive, to observe, to feel what's going on, and to be accepting of everything that comes about and transforming it for your best interest. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse is definitely an energy of putting the work into yourself, focusing on yourself, on your own vessel, on your being, on body, health, but also on your mind and your emotions. We have the 2 of Swords, which could feel like you are a bit torn, not knowing what you want, don't want to get out there, don't want to retreat a little bit. So be careful that you keep your life in balance, that you look what's going on within you, again in terms of food and digestion is what I'm getting, but also digesting other people's energy and information that's coming towards you. And again, we have Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra also. I feel like good things are coming your way with the Justice. I feel like you will be getting something that you really love, that you truly deserve. This is an offer of some sorts. which will charge you forward, or this is you opening up to something that you realize that you want and you're going for it. And I feel like the universe will be protecting you here and moving you forward, but you also need to do the work and be careful with yourself, protect yourself, and listen to your own feelings and intuitions, and try to include them in any decision that you make, especially in the month of October and beyond. And this is your main reading, guys. So take good care of yourself, let the things unfold, go with the flow, and just look out for yourself in the month of October. Good luck with that, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye. Take care.